Welcome to the 2021 annual meeting. Now here's our board chair, Debra Watts.
Good evening and welcome to Redwood Credit Union's virtual annual membership meeting. My name is Debra Watts and I'm chair of your board of directors. I know this annual meeting is different from past events. Holding the meeting online allows us to share important information about your credit union while ensuring the safety of our members, employees, and officials. We hope you enjoy learning about your credit union's performance from the comfort of your home tonight. I'd like to start by recognizing RCU's volunteer officials and leadership team, beginning with the other members of the board. Board Vice Chair, Rod Dole, Board Secretary, Greg McGurk, Board Treasurer, Robert Eiler, and board members Judy Herrerias-James, Jim Olmstead, Lisa Wittke Schaffner, Christina Rivera, and associate board members David Gwine and Jerry Hansen. I'd like to take a moment to honor RCU board member Robert Bob Steele, who passed away in February. Bob was an RCU member since 1978 and served as a dedicated volunteer official for RCU since 1999, serving on our supervisory committee until 2003, and then on the board for both RCU and RCU Services Group since 2002. His personal career in the insurance industry spanned over 40 years with Alliance, formerly Fireman's Fund, including serving as commercial insurance product director before retiring in 2017. The list of organizations and individuals he positively impacted is endless, and we're grateful for his service to our members and his friendship. Our hearts go out to Bob's family. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor him. Thank you. Moving on, we have RCU's Audit and Enterprise Risk Committee. Committee Chair, Lisa Wittke Schaffner, Committee Secretary, Rod Dole, and committee members Christina Rivera, Jerry Hansen, and Dave Emoto. We'd like to acknowledge RCU volunteer Martin Grove, who recently retired from RCU's Audit and Enterprise Risk Committee. Martin provided excellent leadership and support to the credit union as a volunteer on RCU's supervisory committee for the past 17 years. We appreciate your service, Martin, and wish you all the best. I'd like to acknowledge the board members for RCU Services Group, pictured here. RCU Services Group is our wholly owned subsidiary, which allows us to provide you added services through our insurance agency and auto dealership. And finally, I'd like to introduce RCU's President and CEO, Brett Martinez, along with your credit union's senior leadership team, who oversee our staff and operations to ensure you receive exceptional service from us every day. Redwood Credit Union's bylaws require at least 25 RCU members be present to have a quorum for the meeting. I see we have more than 25 members signed on tonight, which meets our quorum. So I'll call the meeting to order. Since 1950, your credit union has been helping people in our communities in good times and bad, and I'd like to share a little bit about how it all started. RCU was created by 7 County of Sonoma employees who simply wanted to create a safe way to provide each other bridge loans between paychecks. On January 19, 1950, they signed articles of incorporation and Sonoma County Employees Credit Union was born. Over the next few decades, the credit union grew and more local residents wanted to be part of it. In 1982, the name changed to Redwood Credit Union to welcome all North Bay residents. Today, we serve more than 378,000 members from San Francisco to Lake County. In 2020, we marked our 70th anniversary of serving our community's financial needs, and we look forward to continuing to serve you for the next 70 years and beyond. While the year started on a high note, it soon became clear that 2020 was going to be a highly unusual year. None of us were prepared for a worldwide pandemic. But if there's one thing RCU excels at, it's stepping up to help our members and communities when the need is the greatest. RCU has been there for our community through many difficult times, from the Great Recession to natural disasters. From those past experiences, we've learned how to prepare for the unexpected and do what's needed to support our members, employees, and communities when times get tough. RCU's leadership and dedicated staff were quick to respond in many ways to support the rapidly changing needs of our members and communities, while at the same time prioritizing the health and safety of our members and employees. Brett will speak to this in detail in his report, but first I'd like to acknowledge a couple of unique accomplishments RCU achieved in spite of the unusual challenges presented by 2020. In June, we were honored by Forbes Magazine as a top 10 best in state credit union. This was based on a statewide poll of consumers about their banking services. We were also ranked as the #1 credit union in California to provide Paycheck Protection Program loans to help local businesses through the pandemic. RCU was named one of the top 5 healthiest credit unions in the nation, according to Glatt Consulting, which rates credit union strength and growth on 17 performance metrics. RCU has consistently ranked in the top 5 since this rating started 7 years ago, which means you can be confident in the safety and soundness of your credit union. I share these recognitions with you as a reminder that you can count on us to be there for you, whatever tomorrow may bring. We're honored you've chosen us as your trusted financial partner, and we're here to help you through good times and bad. Thank you. And now here's Brett Martinez to give the President's report.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm glad to see so many of you signed on. While I do miss seeing all of you in person, I'm happy that technology allows us to connect and share information directly with you at home. I have a lot to cover, so let's get started. Over the years, we've helped members and communities weather many difficult times, including fires, evacuations, floods, earthquakes, and the Great Recession. But as I'm sure you'll agree, we've never experienced anything like 2020. Despite all the challenges of the past year, we never lost sight of our mission and our purpose: to passionately serve the best interests of you, our members, our team members, and our communities. This mission is what allows us to help you and your family, friends, and neighbors with your financial needs every single day, no matter what. I can assure you that while 2020 was filled with uncertainty, RCU has remained strong and stable through it all. And I'd like to share our 2020 results with you. Assets increased 25% to $6.24 billion. Total assets under management, which includes all of our members' savings, investments, and loans with RCU, both on and off of our balance sheet, grew 21% to $8.24 billion. So here's how this breaks out. Deposits increased over 27% to $5.5 billion. This growth was due to a lot of unusual factors this year, including government stimulus payments, Paycheck Protection Program funds, and changes in our members' spending patterns and behaviors. Member investment accounts increased 113 million to $946 million. Our investment options are available to members through our licensed CFS advisors on our wealth management team. And loans grew 9.7% to $4.35 billion. Loans under management grew 9.6% to $5.4 billion. This includes SBA loans and some fixed rate mortgage loans that are sold to the secondary market. I do want to ensure you that RCU maintains the servicing on all of our loans, so we'll always be your contact for any questions or issues for the life of that loan. Delinquent loans increased to 0.57% of total loans, which is extremely low, and net charge-offs remain low at an average of 0.21% of loans. This shows that RCU continues to practice sound lending and our overall membership continues to be financially healthy. Equity grew $64 million to $694 million. And we welcomed over 23,000 new members in 2020, resulting in membership growth of 6.5%. We now serve more than 378,000 members in the North Bay and San Francisco. You will find RCU's financial statement in our online financial report, which is now available on our website and right here on the screen. Through all of our extraordinary changes 2020 brought to our everyday lives, RCU stepped up in many ways to keep our members and our communities moving forward. From the very beginning of the pandemic, our branches remained open, and our 700 team members quickly adapted to new ways of serving members. Helping our team members succeed is vital to our ability to provide you great service. And we continue to support our team with resources, training, virtual activities to ensure their safety and their well-being. We helped our members by deferring loan and credit card payments. We waived late fees. We didn't report deferred payments as late with the credit bureaus. We waived overdraft and other fees, allowed members to withdraw early from funds from their certificates without incurring a penalty, and provided many other financial assistance solutions based on individual need. When stimulus payments were issued, we released the funds into members' accounts early to ensure members could access their payments as quickly as possible. To help our neighborhood businesses, we secured SBA funding for nearly 2,100 first-round Payment Protection Program loans, also known as PPP, saving more than 9,000 local jobs. As a result, we helped more small businesses and originated more loans than any other community bank or credit union in the North Bay. We created resource centers on our website to help our communities navigate the financial impacts of the pandemic, government relief programs, economic impact payments, unemployment, fraud prevention, and much more. With the goal of helping our communities come through the challenges of this past year, both emotionally and financially, we partnered with leading experts in the fields of emotional and financial well-being to develop a series of free financial webcasts and videos that were shared with members, our nonprofit partners, and the community through a variety of different channels. These resources focused on self-care and stress management, finding financial resilience, and supporting K-12 students who are struggling during this time. To date, we have received more than 35,000 views on these videos, which are available on our YouTube channel to help you anytime that you want. To enhance your banking options, we added many features and services, including contactless credit and debit cards to allow you to safely make in-store purchases just by tapping your card at the payment terminal. A website chat feature so you can get live online help from one of our local representatives. A new website for our auto sales center, RCU Auto Services, making it easier to locate your desired vehicle and have it delivered right to your home or office. And the ability to view and take action on your insurance policies online and in the mobile app when you use our in-house agency, RCU Insurance Services. This year, we'll be adding a lot of stuff, including some enhancements on our improved online mortgage applications, online business loan applications, improvements to bill pay, and the addition of RCU Pay, our person-to-person payment platform, to the online banking. The ability to select your certificate maturity online, a new RCU Insurance's website for easier access to your existing policies, insurance, and quotes on new policies. And in the fall, we'll be updating our main RCU website for easier navigation and search and an improved member experience. In 2020, we opened a new branch in Lower Lake to serve residents and visitors in the Lake County community. We also welcomed nearly 600 new members through our merger with City of Ukiah Employees Credit Union. We remodeled our San Rafael branch to improve member comfort and technology And this year, we'll be making similar improvements to our auto sales center in Santa Rosa. For our community, we provided more than $4 million in total giving because the needs of people in our communities became so much greater due to COVID-19. We provided more than $1.6 million in grants and sponsorships to support more than 100 community organizations so they can continue to provide vital services. We also supported many virtual graduation events to recognize 2020's graduating class who couldn't celebrate their achievement in person. Last summer, several wildfires impacted our area, and the resources that typically provide disaster relief services were already strained by the pandemic. The Redwood Credit Union Community Fund opened the 2020 Fire Relief Fund to meet the immediate needs of people who lost their primary residence or who were financially impacted by the evacuation or power outages. The fund raised more than $424,000, which were distributed in partnership with trusted nonprofit partners, providing $1,000 direct assistance checks to those who lost homes and $500 gift cards to those that were financially impacted by the fires. We were able to help over 540 households and 81 school children. As a reminder, the Redwood Credit Union Community Fund is our 501c3 nonprofit, which provides grants for financial education as well as community disaster relief. For such a challenging year, I'm proud of all that we accomplished in 2020, and I want to acknowledge that none of this would have been possible without the passion and the dedication of our hardworking team and our volunteer board of directors. For the 15th year in a row, RCU was named Best Place to Work in the North Bay. We're one of only 7 North Bay companies to receive this distinction every year since it started. This is the award I'm most proud of every year because providing our team with the job they love means that they can provide you with exceptional service, support, and solutions every day. Thank you for showing your support for your credit union. We're honored to serve your needs, and we look forward to continuing to help you succeed. Thank you. Now I'll turn it over to Lisa Wittke Schaffner to give her report as chair of the Audit and Enterprise Risk Committee.
Thank you, Brett, and good evening, everyone. While 2020 posed significant challenges to our economy and to us as human beings, I'm pleased to report that Redwood Credit Union continues to deliver strong financial performance, thanks to the vision and dedication of your credit union's leadership team and the loyalty and participation of our members. The fact that Redwood Credit Union continues to be financially strong and stable was determined by an annual audit conducted by an independent certified public accounting firm. Our industry regulator, the National Credit Union Administration, and our state regulator, the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation, also confirmed these findings in their 2020 audit. And Bauer Financial once again gave RCU its highest 5-star rating for financial strength. The strong results from Redwood Credit Union's 2020 audits are particularly significant during a year of economic challenge, further confirming that RCU maintains a solid and responsible core business model, allowing the credit union to continue to provide dependable, quality service to our members. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the Nominating Committee's report, so I'll turn it over to Committee Chair Judy Herrerias-James to give the Nominating Committee's report.
Thank you, Lisa. First, I want to thank and recognize the other members of the Nominating Committee for their participation in this important process. Board member Lisa Wittke Schaffner and Audit and Enterprise Risk Committee member Dave Emoto. The committee met and reviewed applications for the 3 open positions on the board of directors. We've nominated 3 applicants for 3-year terms from 2021 to 2024. Incumbent Robert Eiler, incumbent Greg McGurk, incumbent Jim Olmstead. Because there are 3 qualified unopposed nominees for the 3 open board positions, there was no need for a vote this year. Each of the board nominees is hereby elected. Congratulations. Thank you, and now I will turn it over to Brett.
Well, thank you, Judy. I hope that
you are proud of your credit union, your cooperative. Last year was not an easy year, as you know. I'm very proud of our team. I'm very proud of our volunteer officials, our board, and everything that they did to overcome all of the obstacles. Our service score is the highest they've ever been, and I couldn't be more proud, and I hope you are proud, and I appreciate you joining us here tonight. So there's no further business. This meeting is adjourned, and thank you for joining us tonight.